Hello everybody, welcome back to part 3 of my Build a Giant Car Vehicle series. I think we're going to make it into a truck. So since my last video, I did some more testing and refined the wheel torque and stuff just a little bit more. Let's see what we're at now here. Let's see. So we're at the orange level, speed 20, and I've still got these guys cranked all the way up. So I took off half of the old wheels that I had on here. It makes it a little bouncier, but I think it makes it a lot more responsive. So when you have just tons and tons of old wheels, um, it really taxes the game a lot. At least on my computer it does, and it makes it difficult to steer. It makes it kind of jerky, laggy, stuff like that. So I just got rid of some of the old wheels. Seems to be fine, and we're going to add some protection for them so that they don't take quite as many hits. So yeah, I'm gonna make a truck out of it. Let's see how we can do that. Now I do plastic for a lot of my stuff because I don't have to compensate for its weight. You can do any material you want to, but if you do have your materials, you do have a weight that has to be thought about. Plastic just kind of negates a lot of that stuff. So I'm going to make the bed of the truck about so long, and we'll just bring this guy out here. Let's see. I want to make the truck body kind of look small because the wheels are so large, and that's very much on purpose. So um, let's see. I think I'm going to just drop this down into the gold, and then I'm going to go just barely above the surface of the gold for decoration purposes. Okay, and should do the same on the front. Let's see, I can just drag that all the way up, I guess. Now I used 0.9 for some stupid reason, so where's she going to even out at? There we go, 88, of course. Okay, you know, this is the slow, tedious part of my builds. I'm going to fast forward this video in a little bit, and you can just kind of watch as I fast forward it, at least if I can figure out how to do that. Kind of a noob when it comes to doing videos. So basically I'm just going to start building the structure of the truck, and I don't really know how this is going to turn out, but you'll get to see. It's going to be kind of square. I'm not going to worry about that. The boxy appearance of it, it's kind of a. I prefer to have less materials, less items, because if you have more stuff to move, then the game has to calculate for that, and I'd rather not. I'm going to put a couple of additional chairs on here while I have a chance to, but I'm going to do that in gold. Alright, there we've got our basic structure for our wheel wells. And now I'm going to start putting some of the connecting pieces around it to make it look like a truck body. I messed that up, didn't I? Those wheel wells are different height. What happened? 6, 6. Very interesting. Well, you're about to fix that. I get 3 of them right. The first one's different. Probably just easier to redo it. Alright, there we go. That's better. Now I got them all the same height anyway. Okay, truck body style. Not sure what it's supposed to look like. We'll figure it out as we go along. It's kind of my style. I'll just build, and whatever it turns out like, that's what it was meant to be. So I usually put my driving seat in the most protected place that I can, and dead center if at all possible. At least dead center of the weight of the vehicle so that it's easiest to fly. In this case, it would kind of be underneath the floor of the truck. Not sure how that's going to work out. I think we're just going to hide it. I'm thinking we just make a false floor up above this one, and that becomes the one that looks like the truck bed. So I'm not going to worry too much about like how thick the plastic is. In a lot of ways, when you're doing curves and stuff like that, this is very forgiving to have big thick walls because it can help to absorb some of the pieces as they come in at different angles and cover it up and make it look reasonably good. Wow, that is a seriously ugly truck. But that's okay. That's what I'm going for. Not exactly, but I'll take it. Okay, so there's my ugly truck, and boy, it lives up to that name, doesn't it? Sorry, I'm no artist, but hey, here we get to put some extra plastic on the wheels. So I'm just going to start by dropping, I'm just going to drop plastic onto each one of these. Let's drop it right behind the wheel there. Could do right on top of the wheel, I guess. I'll do right behind. No, I won't. I'll just do right on top. That's a pain. Alright, so you go around and you just drop a piece of plastic on top of each one of these wheels, and then we're just going to size it after we're done. This is going to be the rubber of the tire. Okay, now I'm in narration mode after the fact because I messed up right here and I didn't want you guys to have to listen to me yak all the way through it. I guess to explain it, I guessed the wrong number. I didn't realize that the spawn area was so close to my vehicle, so I tried to put too much rubber on the tires, and it doesn't work very well when you do that. Okay, so we have the rubber on our tires there. Now we just need to make the wheels wide enough so they look halfway decent. I'm just going to take them out in both directions. And that would be a narrow tire. What happens if I go out farther? That'd be a fat tire. Halfway in the middle doesn't really work. Alright, that's what I'm going to do. We'll just do this all the way around. I'm going to color the rim before I get going too much farther. It'll be easier to color it before I do this step. And if you accidentally color one of these little wheels here, don't worry about it. It's going to be covered up anyway. Alright, there we go. We've got the wheels, got the tires. Color those suckers rubber color. Who knows? You can decorate these things up if you want to, but keep in mind if you start changing them to different colors, you'll have some overlap, some interference issues. You'll start flickering and stuff like that. But it is kind of neat to do this kind of thing, and then you can offset them by 0.05 or something like that, so they don't do that flickering. And then you can have striped wheels that you can see how fast they're spinning that way, and it looks pretty neat. But I'm not going to do that for this one because I just want to save it and get on. Okay, so looks like it's ready for a test. Before we do that, it's not quite ready. I'm going to collision off a whole gob of stuff. Let's do a save step first, just in case things go nuts. They don't usually go nuts with collision. Let's just go around and select everything that we have to collision off. Now we have to collision off the body of the truck as well, because these wheels are so large that when they turn, they're going to smack right into the body of that truck. So we've got to uncollision a whole bunch of stuff on the body, including the main platform, which makes it difficult to get onto the truck because you have to be centered on that gold piece that's just underneath it. But that's the way it goes with this one. You can make tweaks, design a little different. You can solve these kind of problems. So just go around and select everything that looks like it might possibly hit those wheels as they turn. I don't know if I actually have to turn off collision on the fenders there or not. Probably want to do all of the upper stuff, because otherwise when you're driving down through the stages, you'll end up hitting the tops of the stages. And there's a lot of little blocks in here that I tossed in to fill gaps. Sometimes it's hard to select all of them the first time around, but you can always go back and make another pass and just kind of double check. See if you spot anything else that doesn't have a collision set properly. Okay. There we go. I'm gonna call that good enough for now. We'll leave the other stuff turned on. We'll add some extra protection in case we flip upside down or something crazy. Okay, so collision off on all of those things. I think I just noticed my character fall about 0.1 or something. Let's save this. And now we want to do a reload because changing that much stuff, if I was to launch, probably cause a problem. Should be able to walk right up through the floor, right in, and now I'm sitting on my chair. Okay, awesome. And the ladder's not connected. Okay. Alright, we got movement. Alright, good. The wheels still turn. Looks like they're terminal interference. Here's Hero. Hello, Hero. Look at that. Look at that. He's made the bosses. Oh my goodness. Try to park here in a way that I can jump off, check his stuff out. Anyway, there's the truck. Check out this. That's the computer boss from what year? 2021. RB Battles. He's got all the stats in here. Wow. Hello, Hero. Nice job. He's got the hand. That's awesome. The mouse hand. And of course, there's Zeg. He's put the frowny face on Zeg. Urgh, he's a mean boss. He says, nice car. Zeg has space in it because it tags out if it's written correct. Oh, yeah. Thanks, Roblox chat filter. Can't even say the stuff that's in the games. 2020. Huh. Nutcracker boss. That looks pretty good. Oh, and I love the spider boss. That's awesome. Got his crown up there. Very cool. Nice. Even tells what he gives you. Where's all this stuff? All these bosses have been built and built a boat. Save boss. Huh. Neat. Well, Hero has really outdone himself here. It looks like maybe he has another boss or two to go. Not really sure. Anyway, thank you guys for watching the video. I'm going to turn it off now and call it good. That's the decoration for the, well, it's a really ugly looking truck. But, you know, it looks like something. Actually, before I go, I want to show you one more thing. Let me reset here. Get out of Hero space. Get my ugly looking truck out of his way. So the other day, if I ever end up resetting, come on. So the other day, I built the same, on the same chassis, and I want to show you what that looks like. So Hero's going to do an egg boss next. Yeah, good luck with that one, on how to build an egg. So this is the same chassis that we just worked with, and I kind of made it into a race car looking thing, and it works just as well as that truck probably will. So it's got the same wheels, same basic design, you know, the hubs. I just kind of decorated a little bit, put some little neon blocks on there to make it look like it's interesting when it spins. I'll show you how that works. Oh, so on this one I did a little extra. I put gobs of protection blocks out in the front. This is plastic, and yeah, 122 by 198 by 9 thick. You just have to make sure that when you're placing your protection blocks, you place them such that just a little bit of them go underneath the map. So you can see, if I can get at the right angle here. Let's do this. There we go. So you can see that part of them goes underneath the map, just barely underneath the surface of the ground. There you can see the difference. So that's important. So when you're bouncing down the river, you don't miss stuff. And then the other thing I did was I added a bunch of weight to the bottom of the vehicle. So this post here, let's just show you everything with transparency off. There we go. Okay, so there's our giant protection block. It's plastic, but it is covered in black for some weird reason. Gold. So I brought this one spike down here, and I just put a gold kind of a plus sign underneath the vehicle, and I guess it kind of connects on right there as well. So this piece was done separate. This one right here to allow you to connect the plastic blocks, the protection blocks. So I run gold into that so that it's nice and solid, so it doesn't fall off. And these gold blocks down here add extra weight, but it adds it at the bottom of the car, so it's really bottom heavy. So it tends to upright itself if you flip over. So that's pretty darn handy. And let's see, I think I'm already, no, let me unanchor this. It says I am unanchored. Okay. Do I need to delete something? Am I not in my seat? I'm in my seat. Why am I not moving? I don't know why I'm not moving. That's kind of weird. Okay, I'll stand up, sit back down again. Can I move now? No. Okay, well, clearly I broke it. So let me reload again. I think you get the point. I just wanted to show you the decoration. Oh, the game's lagging like crazy. Oh, because some fool's over there with cannons. Okay, I'm going to say goodbye. This is going to be laggy and busy. And thank you all for watching. Have a great rest of your day.